Just play the damn thing.
So the video that I did last week on signature gear kind of inspired me to do this video because it occurred to me I have never done a list of signature guitars before. So I thought, what better time of year than leading into the holiday season to put up a list of the top 5 worst signature guitars that are currently on the market today. Let's get to it, shall we? Number 5, the Fender Jimi Hendrix Strat. Wait, look, I recognize there's been a lot of different versions of this guitar that have been out over the years, and because of the left-handed, right-handed orientation thing, it can be difficult to please everybody. I get it, but that doesn't make it any better because Jimi Hendrix, who is still, by the way, arguably the most popular and influential guitar player on the planet. More guitar players out there seem to have been inspired and love Jimi Hendrix more than any other guitar player out there. So because of that, most people are aware that not only was he left-handed, but Jimi Hendrix actually played a right-handed guitar strung upside down for the left-handed genius. So, based on that, logic suggests that for the current right-handed genius guitar player that wants to play a signature Jimi Hendrix Strat, it would be a left-handed guitar strung upside down for the right-handed genius. However, it is actually a right-handed guitar with a reverse headstock and not even the logo isn't even on the wrong side, doesn't read upside down or anything. It's a right-handed guitar with a reverse headstock, and that's it. Beyond that, there's nothing else other than maybe the Olympic white color. Beyond that, there's absolutely nothing else about that guitar that would resemble anything that a Jimi Hendrix Strat should represent. Fail, Fender. Number 4, the Sher DJ Ashba signature. Nothing against DJ Ashba, I know he's a tremendous guitar player, all that kind of stuff. But this particular guitar, it just strikes me as a glorified Schecter Damien series guitar, which is about $400-500. For $1,400, it's got the same looking bolt-on neck. It's kind of designed to it that just to me just says cheap. As a guy that sold those guitars off the wall at Guitar Center for many years, I lost count of how many of those guitars that I sold. And for the demographic that particular guitar is catering to, $400-500 guitar, whatever it is now, it's a fantastic instrument. For a pro-level signature guitar, it just screams cheap. It looks like a Damien series guitar with a Sustainiac in the neck. The Sustainiac pickup system in the neck position, along with the installation, probably costs as much as the entire guitar does. It would if it were an actual Damien, except, this one cost like $1,400 or something. Combine that with the PRS birds on heroin neck inlays, and this one just ain't. I can't get on with it. No thanks. Number 3, a Court Matt Bellamy signature. The only thing missing from this guitar is a built-in fuzz factory. Then I could really make fun of it. Number 2, the Schecter Machine Gun Kelly pink thing, whatever this is. Schecter, I'm sorry you appeared on this list more than once. You guys you're one of my favorite guitar companies. I play your guitars often. Watch most of my videos, and probably 90% of the time I'm playing a Schecter. So this is nothing against Schecter guitars, but some of these signature designs are just out there. Now look, Machine Gun Kelly, I get it. He's not really a guitar player. He barely plays well enough to play 3 chords and be a front man. He's a pop punk singer is really what he is. He's not really a guitar player. It's a cash grab. Again, I get it. I've said before, nothing wrong with a signature piece of gear for a quick cash grab for artists. It's tough out there. Artists got to find multiple revenue streams. But couldn't we do a little bit better on the design? I'm an 80s guy. The pink is fine, but the lines underneath the strings, it just strikes me as a complete and total ripoff of the Supro David Bowie guitar that they just reissued a few years back. And to me, I get it. Like I said, I get it. Machine Gun Kelly's popular with the younger crowd, but how many guitarists is he really going to inspire? Really? Come on, man. I mean, that solo, what was it? You know, the video going around, it was going around a couple years ago, the solo with the guitar award, or the award show. I mean, but that was right up there with Nick Jonas. That was Nick Jonas caliber guitar soloing, man. Oof. Man, that was bad. And side note, bro, back in Megan Fox. Nice. And number 1. The EVH Stripe Series Frankie guitar. Look, I know that Eddie Van Halen's original guitar was, looked pretty similar to this, but he built it himself, and that's the reason why. And Eddie Van Halen was very well known for for doing all kinds of tinkering on his own. Yeah, he was a gear innovator. This guitar, on the other hand, I wouldn't even call it relict. I mean, piece of shitted would be a much better description of this guitar. Did you see what somebody did to this poor guitar? My God, this thing is horrendous. I mean, who the hell would actually want to be caught dead playing this thing not named Eddie Van Halen? I'm not sure even Eddie Van Halen would want to be caught dead playing this thing because he knows somebody else built it that way for him. If it was his own guitar that he built himself, yeah, he'd absolutely be playing it for other people. But as a signature model built for him, even Eddie wouldn't play this thing. No way. Absolutely not. Oh, and by the way, for this piece of shitted fake Eddie Van Halen Frankenstein guitar thing, $2,000. Not made in the USA, made in Mexico, and no case or gig bag included. Great deal. Let me jump all over that one. So that's it. There's my top 5 worst signature guitars that are currently on the market today. I recognize there's been plenty of other abominations that have come out over the years. I'm just focusing on what there is out there on the market today. Depending on how you guys respond to this video, maybe I'll do one of past signature models that are no longer available and are now discontinued, thank God. But for now, this list should suffice. Comments down below, let me know what signature guitars out there you find to be absolutely atrocious. I'd love to hear it. Adios.